Greetings, it's Doc Ock here again today. And I told you I went out earlier and I bought some things before I went to the Now Visa Fest over here in Saarbrucken. Before I went out to the festival, I actually bought me a falafel, which I just finished eating. It was pretty good. I'm not sure exactly what all was on there, but I know it's what a falafel's made out of. But, so I figured that would be good for a meal for tonight. But for subsequent days and nights, I got some other food from the store. And I'm really experimenting, trying to figure out what I can eat, what I can't eat, what works, what doesn't work, so that as I begin taking my tour around the countryside, I know what I can get where and what will work for me and what won't, etc., etc. So you can see back here, I talked about some of the drinks that I got earlier today. And we start off here with the Mandarinensaft, which is mandarin oranges. I've got the juice, so whole juice, I guess. We got the Orangensaft, which is orange juice. We got the Fruit juice, which is a combination of ananas, Orangensaft, which is orange juice, passion fruta, which is passion fruit, mango, and Bananensaft. Okay, so I think you probably recognize all of those. 5 different fruits all blended together. Then we got the dry fruit, which is ananas, Orangensaft, and mangosaft. And again, I don't know what this ananas is, so I have no idea what that is. It could be pineapple. That might be the pineapple. And then and these are supposed to be 100% all juice. But then I got this other one, this Bio-Carotenosaft, which is carrot juice, but it doesn't taste anything like the carrot juice I made direct from carrots, so it wasn't really appealing to me. I'm probably going to toss that right down the sink. And then over here, I've got the Natura rice, which is, I'm hoping it's a brown rice. I don't know. I'm going to try and cook some up tonight, so I have some already for a meal for tomorrow. And then we come up here toward the front with some, they said this Erdnuss crema. A lot of Americans complain about it, say, hey, this does not taste, it doesn't work anything like, it doesn't, it seems very dissimilar to American-made peanut butter, which, as we know, was really promoted and popularized by none other than Carter G. Woodson from Tuskegee Institute. He could have patented it, but he didn't patent it because he wanted it out there in the public. He wanted people to eat it. He wasn't trying to commercialize it or capitalize off of it. So we have him, Carter G. Woodson, to thank for peanut butter. But in this case, it even says here, American style. Whoa, American style, because that's what my daughter was saying, is that the Americans, didn't particularly care for it. All right. So then we've got the Bio Appelmoose. So anytime you see Bio, that means organic. So Bio, organic. Just think of that. And I even saw a Bio shop. It's a whole shop full of stuff, organic products called Bio. And my daughter said it was pretty expensive stuff over there. Just like in the U.S., the organic is usually costs more, although that is changing. We got over here some Kleiner sandwich toast. Okay, so you can recognize the word sandwich in there, and and you recognize toast. So Kleiner just means small, and I don't know why they call it small, because most of the bread is about this size, just like American bread, American loaf of bread, right? It's got some other like whole grains in it, seeds and nuts and things ground up in there. I haven't tried it yet, but I will be trying that, and I'll let you know how that comes out. We've got the Hederhofer Zinf, the Scharf type, as opposed to the Mittler Scharf. Scharf meaning hot, Mittler Scharf meaning kind of hot. Comes in a tube, okay? Should be kind of different. Maybe it'll be easy to use and carry with me if I don't finish it all before I go. I wanted something to go along with my avocados over here. You see the avocados, bananas, cherries, okay? It's all kind of fruit, that we recognize. So when I'm going out to shop, I'm trying to find things that I recognize and I know what it is right off the bat, straight from the gate. I know they don't do GMO products because we're in Europe, and the Europeans absolutely reject the GMO products. So I'm also not worried about that. It's one less thing to worry about. Over here we've got some mushrooms, a whole box of mushrooms, way more than I'm going to need or be able to eat. But I couldn't find them, the individual ones, so I just got that at the moment. That's what was available. We got here some Dentagard, which obviously is toothpaste. You see it's got the Colgate brand name on there, but you've never seen a Colgate like this in the store. It doesn't say anything about fluoride in it, but it does say mit Naturkrautextrakten. And I believe that's talking about the chamomile and the other types of, in the myrrh and other types of herbs that have had their essences extracted and put into the ground up and put into this toothpaste. You can see them here on the back, right? You can see it there. There we go. Yeah. You see the mints, which is mint, myrrh, chamomile, and the salaba. I don't know what that one is exactly, but it's another type of herb. Okay, had a number of them in the toothpaste. Here we have some tomatoes. I picked some really tiny tomatoes so that, you know, I could basically use one per sandwich. I figured that'll last me about a week, maybe a little bit more. And that'll be perfect because I'm not going to be here for another week. We have over here some guacamole, which you all know what that is. No need to explain that. And hummus. Okay, if you've eaten any kind of Middle Eastern foods, you're familiar with hummus. Comes on your falafels, etc. And then down here in the front, we've got Erdbeer, Johannisbeer, Beer, Saure Kirsche, and Aprikosen. So those are different fruits made into spreads. The containers are very tiny. Okay, one little container like this equals one sandwich. Okay, so I've got enough here to last me for one sandwich a day. And one sandwich, when I say one sandwich, I'm talking about one sandwich on this kind of bread over here, which this is a really large bread. You see one piece of this bread is as big as that whole box. And it's called Roggenbakker. That is the name, that's the brand name. And they say it's hit soft, and saftig, which my basic understanding is, at least of the Herzhaft, is that it has some whole grains in it. Okay? Other than that, I'm clueless on that one. I'm going to have to learn some more about it. So, as you can see, I got a lot of simple products that I pretty much know what they are, and I don't have to sit around guessing as to what it has in it. When I was over there today at the Now Visa the Fest, somebody offered me some pizza, but the pizza that they offered me happened to have swine in it, and it wasn't until I had it in my mouth, and then I started looking at it more carefully and asked one more question, and they were like, oh, that's swine. And I was like, ooh, you know, and I spit it right out before I swallowed any of it at all. But it was very jarring, realizing that at my first attempt at being out by myself without my daughter or any other Germans, I had made this grievous error and put something like that in my mouth because somebody offered it to me free at a festival. Okay? Yeah, gotta watch that. So I won't be doing that anymore. But you live and you learn, and that's the story of life. So, without any further ado, this is Doc Ock signing off with a further update on day 3 in Saarbrucken.